Hello guys, so sunset dito sa La Trinidad sa likod ko. Meron akong gustong isang pag-usapan natin or gusto ko i-share sa inyo na for me, napaka-importante niyang topic in terms of astrology. Kasi 'di ba, yung mga tao concerned about yung Saturn return nila, about yung nangyayaring Mercury retrograde, or yung mga placements sila in Jupiter for their money, or yung second house placement. Pero meron kasing isang placement for me, it's very important. It talks about healing your inner wounds. So yung iba may alam, you know that, and it is called the Chiron placement. It is an asteroid na located between Saturn and Uranus. Now, alam naman natin si Saturn, it's the planet of discipline, the planet of karma. Habang si Uranus, si Uranus naman about innovation, di ba? So, asa gitna siya. So, what is Chiron? Yeah, let's talk about it. So, Chiron, this is, again, it's an asteroid. It's a microplanet dati, kung tama yung pagkaalala ko. Na it's called the Wounded Healer. Actually, in Greek mythology, it is, ano yun eh, yung centaur, kung alam niyo yung kalahating tao, pataas, tao siya, pababa, isa siyang kabayo. So, anak siya ni Kronos. So, he is, and the centaur, siya din yung symbol siya ng wisdom, ng long travels, and is also a good healer. So, your Chiron placement talks about ano yung kailangan mo ma-heal in this lifetime. Ano yung lessons na kailangan mo matutunan at ano yung wisdom and healing na dala mo. Ngayon, kung nandyan ang birth chart mo, pull mo siya because we're going to discuss the 12 placements and the 12 houses of kung nasan yung mga Chiron mo. Okay? So, sabihin natin kung yung Chiron mo is nasa first house or nasa Aries, ito yung moment na kailangan mong i-heal sa sarili mo, yung we need to focus on is healing yung fear mo of yourself, actually, yung takot mo para sa sarili mo, na mapag-aralan mo paano yung ipaglaban mo yung para sa'yo, paano mo itataguyod na ano yung para sa sarili mo, at yung literal, how do you trust yourself? Kasi if you have your Chiron in the first house or in Aries, that is where your healing must begin. Begun. Begun. Basta yun. Ang lamig. So, if your Chiron naman is nasa second house or Centaurus, so tungkol naman to sa security mo. What you need to heal is about the security towards yourself. That hindi yung kasi once you have that in your placement, more ang nagiging effect niyan. You will notice ang gusto mo mag-hoard, gusto mo nang andoon na wala kang contentment. So ito yung isang bagay na i-heal how you can feel the contentment inside of you, how you have that security towards towards money, ayan, yung self-worth mo, yung mga bagay na pagtutuunan mo ng healing. Now, kung naman yung Chiron mo is in the third house or in Gemini, so ito na yung one of the things that you need to heal is about yung how yung papaano mo intindihin yung sarili mo, yung papaano mo i-relay yung sarili mo, how you show yourself, how you speak about yourself. Na this is also a moment na kailangan mo din na tandaan na your voice is very important. Na andoon na no one should make you feel down or andoon na paramdam sa'yo na hindi importante yung sasabihin mo. So andoon din na yung mga relasyon mo um, sa kapatid mo, ayan, at yung mga close friends mo, yun yung mga kailangan mo i-heal na naman. Now, kung fourth house naman siya or nasa sign ng Cancer, yung Chiron mo, so ito naman tungkol naman sa family matters ang kailangan mong i-heal. So, possible na meron hindi ganun kaganda yung connection mo maybe with your relatives, your siblings, ayan, sa magulang mo, ah na hindi mo kailangan ayun yung point na hindi all the time kailangan binibigay mo yung lahat din sa kanila, that you also need to think about yourself at yung mga bagay sa past mo na kailangan ma-release ka from it. Now, fifth house or Leo, 'pag andun ang Chiron mo, so eto na yung moment na kailangan mo ma-heal is na hindi lahat ng oras dapat nasa iyong attention. How you can give it to other people, yung spotlight. Papaano mo ipapasa sa iba. At ipapakita mo din yung talent mo or yung creative side mo in such a way na hindi mo kailangan ng validation, hindi mo kailangan ng approval ng mga tao na nasa paligid mo. Kasi ito din yung, kumbaga, ito rin yung point na kailangan mo din aralin or kailangan mo din i-heal yung part ng how you handle love. What does love really means? Tungkol ba siya dapat constant attention or is it about the trust na meron kayo sa bawat isa? Now, next natin is si sixth house. So, if it's sixth house or Virgo yung Chiron mo, eto na yung part na you need to start healing yourself na wag kang masyadong critical sa sarili mo. Wag masyadong pahirapan ang sarili mo. Tao lang din tayo. We have our limitations. Wag naman natin na masyadong i-push. Walang masama na we push ourselves para we can be better, we'll be stronger. Pero isipin mo din na meron kang limitations. Isipin mo din na meron kang hangganan at yun, tao ka din, te. Yun yung gustong pinaka-main point doon na your humanity is not importante na nandoon din. And ito din yung kailangan mo din i-heal mo yung relationships mo, maybe with regards to how you take care of yourself, yung health mo, yung mga daily task mo, yun yung mga bagay na kailangan mong i-heal. So, next natin is si Chiron is either in the seventh house or in Libra. Ayan, kung ganun man ang placement mo, so andoon na you need to start healing yung relationship mo at yung pagtanggap yung paano mo tatanggapin yung ibang tao. Kasi andoon na may mga moments that you can be superficial, masyadong yung standard mo medyo out of this world na. So, eto na yung moment na gustong ipaalala sa'yo nung placement na yun na you need to learn how to level it down. Andoon na paalala ng tao din sila. Yun yung gustong ipaalala sa'yo nung placement na yon. Dagdag pa nito, syempre, andoon na naman Libra pala yun 'no. So, in Libra na yung mga, hmm, yung connection mo in terms of, your relationship maybe with your boss, ayan, and with the company you're working with, na tama naman na ilalaban natin yung sarili natin, pero we should do it in a proper and professional way. Ngayon kung 8th house naman yung Chiron mo or nasa Scorpio, sign siya. Ayun, medyo mabigat lang din siya kasi ang healing mo is healing na tututukan mo is with regards doon sa mga betrayal, yung pagtataksil, pangangalunya. Ang sakit, 'di ba? Pangangalunya ng mga tao na ginawa sa'yo. Hindi lang siya in a romantic way, puwedeng nilaglag ka ng kaibigan mo along the process. And eto yung pagharap mo sa sarili mong dark side. Kasi Scorpio is also about transformation, and tungkol din siya sa metamorphosis. So, andoon na yun yung mga bagay na kailangan mong kumbaga, ma-let go from your past so that you can accept the healing. So, andoon din na it's also about your traumas. Hindi ko alam kung anong trauma ang pinagdaanan mo, but deserve mo ma-heal. Sabi nga nung placement ng Chiron mo. No, kung nasa Sagittarius siya or nasa ninth house yung placement ng Chiron mo, ayan naman. So, medyo ang healing part mo naman is about your faith, yung pananampalataya mo. It's also about facing the truth. Kasi given na Sagittarius is about higher level of learning, minsan may pride din doon sa energy na yon na ando na, hindi, alam ko lahat. Tama ako lagi. So, ito yung point na yun yung kailangan mo i-heal. Paano ka makikinig sa mga ibang tao, paano ka mag-absorb ng mga bagong information or bagong mga learnings from other people regardless ng edad nila o ano bang estado sa buhay. And well, one thing naman na pwede mong gawin, it's really to get out and travel a lot. That will help para mas magkaroon ka ng clear mind on what needs to be healed sa'yo. Now, kung ang placement mo is in Capricorn or in the 10th house, so eto naman na yung you need to also learn how to accept defeat. Kasi placement na to in Chiron is andoon na gusto nyo talaga you always be on top of everything. Andoon na yung mga responsibility kailangan na magkakaroon kayo may mga moments kayo na, "Hindi, kaya ako nagagawa nito kasi incompetent naman yung mga sa paligid ko." This is about trusting other people as well. So, this is a very important task na kailangan mo i-heal. Dagdag pa nito, eto yung mga, you need to heal as well yung mga yung mga yung pain na natanggap mo in regard sa mga taong nanira sa'yo, bumasag ng reputation mo, at andoon na ninanakaw yung mga ideas mo or yung credits na dapat sa'yo, ninanakaw nila. So, those are the things that you need to start to heal. Now, kung nasa 11th house siya, or nasa Aquarius, ang lamig. Ako narinig yung ihip ng hangin. Ayun. So, ang kailangan nyo ditong i-heal naman is yung you don't need yung point na okay lang natanggapin yung sarili nyo that you are different. Na your uniqueness makes you who you are. um, na andoon yung point na hindi mo kailangang i-push yung sarili mo na, "Ay, dapat maging katanggap-tanggap ako." There is a group nga dito sa Baguio, As You Are. So, kung sino ka, then you need to be the one to first accept yourself. Kasi, sabi nga, hindi ka matatanggap na ibang tao kung hindi mo kayang tanggapin yung sarili mo. Hindi ba, Mika? And last but not the least, and yung kapag yung Chiron mo is nasa 12th house or nasa Pisces, andoon na yung healing na kailangan mong pagtuunan or bigyan sa sarili mo is yung the sacrifices and even in the spirituality. Kasi as far as marami ako nakausap na a lot of them were spiritually abused. Andoon na yung fear-mongering, tinakot sila kapag ginawa mo to, hindi ka mapapatawad ng Diyos, or kapag ginawa mo to, masama yan. So, andoon na, this is a time for you to seek. Maging seeker ka ng in your own spiritual path. And andoon din yung you need to also make sure na pero yung awa at ang pagmamahal na dapat mong ibigay sa sarili mo, dapat very evident din. My friend, hindi masama isipin ang sarili. Hindi masamang bigyan ng priority ang sarili. This is a time for you to do it. So, those are just basics ng Chiron placements natin. I'm now curious, ikaw ba, asan ba yung Chiron placement mo? Comment down below. So, I hope nakatulong sa iyo information and see you in our next video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Bye!